Hey, what's up? I am Shelby, and being surrounded by a clean space is like incredibly important to me. When my space is clean, I feel light, I feel fresh, I feel productive. When my space is messy, I feel gross, I feel like I can't get anything done. The way that my space looks and feels around me has a serious impact on my mood and my productivity. So for those of you that are interested in having a more productive, clean space, in this video, I want to share 7 ways that you can keep your space cleaner easily. All right. Tip number 1, and this one is a pretty important one because I can seriously notice it when I don't do just this one thing, and that is blocking 10 minutes out from your day to clean. I swear this can be the most like space transforming habit ever, and it's only 10 minutes of a day. So for me, I try to do this of a morning just before I'm leaving for work. I'll try and set aside 10 minutes where I just like fill the dishwasher up, just wipe down the benches. I find that I prefer doing it of a morning because then when I come home, my space is just like nice and clean and clear. So decide when you have some time in your day to spare. You can put a timer on your phone for 10 minutes, then just sort of run around and do those little bits and pieces of cleaning. And I swear it will make a huge difference at the end of the day. Tip number 2 is to take advantage of waiting time. So if you're waiting for something to cook in the microwave, pack the dishwasher. When you're waiting for the kettle to boil, wipe down the bench. There are so many like little gaps of time in your day when you're just like standing there waiting for something, but it's so easy to take advantage of and just do one like quick little thing to keep things cleaner. Tip number 3 is to have a space for everything. So this is something that I am huge on. I've covered it off in my 30 days to simplify challenge. I'll leave a link to that below. By the way, an ebook for that is coming soon. It's happening. Just knowing that everything in your space has a place where it goes back to makes it so much easier to clean, because when you go to clean and when you go to put things back, you know exactly where everything goes, and it makes the whole process a ton quicker. Also, it means that you clean less because you know where everything goes. You tend to put things back in their space a lot more frequently than you would if things didn't have a place. Tip number 4 is to make things easy to get out and easy to put back. Well, folding vertically is a perfect example of this. You just chuck it into a drawer and it's really easy to get out, really easy to fold back up and put back in. Far easier than like normal stacked folding. For me, with this tip, it's more just about catering to your laziness. I say it a lot, cater to your lizard brain where you can. Just make things easier. Like, you don't have to make it super complicated. Tip number 5 is declutter. You knew that I had to mention this, obviously. Decluttering is the key to having a clearer space. There's way less to put away, so you're way less likely to make your space super cluttered and messy. The less you have, the easier it is to keep your space clean and clear. Tip number 6, prioritize cleaning. It sounds a bit neurotic, but for me, having my space clean and clear, like I said, it makes me feel better. I am a happier person when the space around me isn't all gross and blah. It took me a while to drill that into myself and be like, hey, like, yeah, cleaning is like important for you. It's a form of self-care. I guess to make cleaning a bit of a deep topic, it's about finding your why. So for me, my why is like, cleaning makes me feel better in general. It doesn't just make me like happy that my space is clean. It's just like, I do more when my space is clean, so I need to prioritize it. And tip number 7 is have a day where you properly clean things out. Sunday is sort of my life admin day, so that's usually when I would do the bulk of my cleaning. You don't have to have Sunday as your day. You could say that every Thursday night is when you just like get down and get your mop out and start cleaning, or when you chuck all your clothes in the wash. It's whatever. It's just about having a plan and knowing when you're actually going to get your space clean, rather than just like cleaning it sporadically every few weeks. And sometimes you won't get to it, but at least you'll know that you have that time set aside to do it. And also, if you're a person that is genuinely like, I am not a clean person, I would recommend the resource Unfuck Your Habitat. It's basically a book for lazy people that want a clean space, and there's also a Tumblr that goes along with it that gives like tips and tricks. I would definitely recommend that as a resource. I will leave it in the description down below. If you have anything that you do regularly to keep your space clean, leave your tips and tricks in the comments down below. I'm sure everyone would appreciate hearing them. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram, do all the things. Links are in the description. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you soon.